Hello, my friends. This is Jeannie. Welcome back. If you are a first-time visitor, welcome and thank you. Welcome to week 4 of the spring. Oh, I think I got it wrong. It's the Shabby Spring Collection Hop. There it is. The Shabby Spring Collection Hop. This is week 4, as I just said. There are 5 weeks total, so we are getting close to the very end of the hop. There are 11 crafters participating in the hop. The hop is hosted by Carmen, who is Elemental Designs, and Janet, who is Mom to Create. All of the participants in the hop will have their channel linked down below so that you can hop along and see the different projects that each of the crafters have made. Every week we are given a prompt, and the only common theme throughout all 5 weeks is that your project has to be shabby chic. So you follow the prompt and it has to be shabby chic themed. So far we have had, let me think. This is going to require me to pause for a little bit. The first week, what was the first week? Oh goodness, let me think. The first week was the masks. The second week was the high heel shoe. The third week was the dress form. And this week we are making hats. Yeah, hats. So that's super exciting. I will share with you my projects because if you have been watching my videos, you will kind of notice a theme that I have been doing things, with the exception of the dress form, in kind of minis. For the hat, for the mask, I did a regular size mask and I did a mini mask because they're so cute. For the high heel shoe, I did a mini shoe, a mini high heel shoe. Here it is, which I absolutely adored. The dress form was not so mini, but I love the way that turned out. And for the hats, I decided to do a regular size hat and some mini hats. And for the mini hats, I actually filmed a tutorial. Yeah. So once this video posts, you can check out the tutorial on how I made my mini hats, because you can make them too. They're super easy, and all it takes is a trip to the Dollar Tree to pick up some items, and you can make the super cute little hats that I made. I debated whether or not to start with selecting the winner for last week's video, and I think I'm going to do that first. So after all this yim-yamming, I'm still not going to show you my project quite yet. Instead, we're going to pick the winner. We are going to pick the winner. Let's see. Can I do it this way? Yeah. We are going to pick the winner of last week's video. So as you know, every week I am picking a winner, and the prize is a $25 deposit to your PayPal account. All you have to do to be entered into the drawing is just follow the rules that were posted in that particular video. Last week's video, I indicated you had to be a subscriber, you had to be 18 years or older, you had to have an active PayPal account, and you had to leave a comment in the comment section. And in your comment, you had to somehow incorporate the word ballerina. I'm sorry about the reflection, but there's not much I can do about that, huh? If you did all of that, then you would be entered into the drawing. So I cut and paste the link. I'm so sorry about the glare, guys. I cut and paste the link for the video into this random comment picker. 45 unique comments came up. I'm going to tap on that pick a winner. We'll read the comment together. And if that person did as I instructed, that person's going to win $25. So let's go ahead and pick a winner. Pick a winner. Dawn Boss Gruber the Bat. Oh my gosh, I'm butchering this. Dawn Boss Gruber the Brass Pair. Wow. There's a channel name for you. Let's see if The word ballerina is in here. Another beautiful week of the Shabby Spring Collection Hop. Your ballerina interpretation of the altered dress form is indeed very shabby chic. So congratulations to you, Dawn. You are the winner. Please contact me with your PayPal information, and I will go ahead and deposit the $25 into your PayPal account. Do two things for me, Dawn. Leave a comment down below indicating that you saw the video and that you will be contacting me. And then send me your information at happilyellaafter@gmail.com. It's spelled exactly the same way as my channel, happilyellaafter@gmail.com. So now that we've got that done, let's go ahead and let me share with you this week's project. So the prompt was a hat, and I did I'm going to say kids size hat because this certainly won't fit my big head. And I also did some mini hats. So let me start. Here is my kid size hat. I'm going to move this a little bit, guys. Forgive me. I normally don't do this. So this is my hat. My kid size hat, shabby chic. What do you think? I think it's so cute. How awesome would this look hanging on a door like that? I think it would look really, really sweet. So the hat itself I got from the Dollar Tree. This trim here, it's like a pink burlap, but it has like a little wire trim to it. I also got that from the Dollar Tree. This, I don't even know where I got this from. The pink trim here and kind of like this feathery, fluffy thing down here I've had in my stash. And there's also some pearls. So let me give you a close-up look. So the first thing I did with the hat is I went and put on this trim. I don't know. It's not eyelash. It's thicker than eyelash. It's not tutu. I found it in my stash. So I decided to use it. It's a really cool texture. Really cool texture. So I basically rimmed the entire hat in that trim. And then on top of that, I used this lace and kind of like fabric flower trim that I also found in my stash. You know, the more I dig in my stash, the more shabby chic type items I find. So does that mean that subconsciously I have been preparing for this? Or just lucky me? I think it's luck, but it worked out. So I got to use this beautiful pink trim, and it also has a little pearl in the center, if you see that. Really cute, which is why I then went and added some of this pearl trim, and I showed this before. I got it on Amazon, all around the fuzzy part of the hat because I think it picks up on the flower up here. So that is what I started with, and honestly I was going to leave it that way, but then I felt like something was missing, and then I remembered I had this awesome kind of burlap ribbon, and it has a little wire trim, so it's really stiff and it's easy to pose. So I made this bow, and thank you, Gloria, Crafting from the Heart. She recently, Gloria, I got this, I learned how to make this bow by watching you when you did your live stream, and you made that wreath with the flowers and you added the big bow. I saw how you did it, and I totally sponged that and absorbed it in my brain. So now I know how to make these big pretty bows. So thank you to Gloria for that. I love it, love it, love it. So I took this bow, I last minute made it and hot glued it to the back of the hat. So yay, I think it gives the hat an awesome finished look. I love how this turned out, and I think it's very shabby chic. Very shabby chic. I think I'm going to hang this outside my daughter's door. Yeah. And the hat is from the Dollar Tree because I'll show you the hat that I originally had. This is the hat that I originally picked up. I picked this up at Target in their dollar spot. And I figured I would just gesso it and paint it in white. But oh my gosh, what a project that would have been. That would have been a project. And then I happened to be in Dollar Tree and saw this white one. So, hey, don't have to gesso it. Don't have to do anything to it except decorate it. So it worked out awesome. So that's the kind of kid-size hat. I love, love, love this one. Now, what I also made, and these, I have to tell you honestly, are my favorites. This is my mini shabby chic hat. And like I said, I did a tutorial on this, and I'm going to link it down below. And I'm also, let me see if I can quickly find the before. Can I find the before? Give me a second, guys. I had to walk away there for a second. So this is the before. This is the before. Can you believe it? This is the before. And this is the after. And I absolutely love, love, love the way this hat turned out. And that's the inside. So the first thing I did, because this is a fierce purple, did not want to go away. So I added a couple of layers of gesso. And then I went in and used some Tim Holtz kind of decoupage type paper. And I covered the entire hat, both sides, after I removed this. I removed this first. Then I gessoed both sides a couple of times, let that dry. Then I went and I decoupaged some paper of the Tim Holtz variety, my favorite kind, on both sides. I let that dry. And then, see, that's what the Tim Holtz paper looks like. Then, once that was done, this is Dollar Tree ribbon that I cut into, I think they were 6-inch strips. And I covered the entire hat. And then I went in with these fabric flowers. You've seen these before. I've used them in other projects in this hop. And I trimmed the whole brim of the hat. And then I added this little brad. And behind the brad, I added these feathers. And I absolutely love, love, love the way it turned out. And you really should check out the tutorial so that you can see just how easy it is to make these. The hardest part really was decoupage and the gesso, because it took so many coats before the purple was covered up. And it's not that it was hard, it was just time consuming. And the Mod Podging of the paper was a little time consuming because I'm a bit of a perfectionist, but I wanted to make sure that most of the hat, if not all of the hat, was covered, so no matter what was peeking out or from what angle you looked at it, it would be a very pretty hat. And I love the way it turned out. So that is the first, I don't know, was this the first hat? Yeah, this was the first hat I made, and I absolutely love the way it turned out. Here is another hat. Same concept, see? And I bought these, as I said, at the Dollar Tree. It was a pack of 5. You count, there are only 4 here. That's because my little one took one. But, and I only did 3 so that I can have one to show you as a before. So, same idea here. Dollar Tree ribbon, Dollar Tree hat. I went in, did some gesso for the entire hat. Some Mod Podge, this paper, let it all dry, covered the top in this beautiful ribbon, went around, trimmed the brim in now pink flowers. And this is pretty cool pink flower because it not only has the pearls, but it has bling. Isn't that cool? A brad, and I didn't poke through the hat. I didn't do that. What I did was I removed the back half of the brad using a pair of pliers, and they come off fairly easy. Hot glued it on, and then added some feathers. So that's hat number 2. And here's hat number 3, which, wow, this was the last one I did. And it's one of those things where I should have stopped a long time before I actually stopped, because it got way busy super quick. Yeah, this was a little busy, girl. But I think it looks more like a crown than a hat. I don't know. It's very busy. But it's the same concept. So the brim, though, instead of lining it with the same flowers that I used for that, I added a lot of bling to the ends. And then I added the ribbon on the hat and some lace over that. And then some pearls over that. And then some flowers. And then some butterflies. And then some feathers. I mean, this is the hat where I said, I'm just going to put it all out there. Jeannie, you're going to cross those boundaries. You're going to ignore that alarm in your head that's saying, stop. You're going to ruin it. Stop. I did. And when all is said and done, I look at it and I'm conflicted. It's so busy. It is so not what I normally would do. I mean, I even trimmed it in pearls. Goodness gracious, you don't know. This hat is a violation of every alarm in my head, every rule of keep it simple. But I went there. I went for it. And this is what I have. So, yeah. I'm conflicted about this one. I think it's still cute, but I'm not sure about the busyness of it. But I love it anyway. I love it. I love them all. I love all my creations. Some more than others. But nobody needs to know that. Except, you know, you, me, and whoever else is watching this video. Okay, I'm being silly. But I think it turned out cute. My little one says it's her favorite one. Because she's a doll. She's a doll. I think she likes the butterflies. So that is all of my share for this week. Definitely encourage you to check out the other participants in the hop. Next week is our last week. And oh my goodness. I can't believe how time flies when you're having fun. But I have learned so much. During this entire hop, I have met so many new amazing crafters. For all of my new subscribers, welcome. For those who have left comments encouraging my work and encouraging me to, you know, keep pushing forward, thank you so much. I truly do appreciate it. Now, let me tell you what you need to do to be entered into the drawing for next week. You have to be 18 years or older. You have to be a subscriber. You have to have an active PayPal account, my friend. And leave a comment down below. And in that comment down below, I want you to somehow incorporate the word spring. Yeah, because it's finally spring here in New York. Thank God. I mean, you can actually hear the birds chirping instead of, you know, them chattering and freezing out there. It is finally warming up here. We've had 3 or 4 days consecutively, woohoo, of beautiful warm weather. My tulips are popping and other things are going on in that backyard. I'm not sure what's going on back there. I got to start weeding, I think. But I am super excited about spring finally arriving. So leave a comment down below. Incorporate the word spring somehow. And there's a challenge for you because the spring word has nothing to do with today's project. So I'm going to challenge you. Happy spring, everybody. And I can't wait to show you next week's project. In the meantime, be sure to hop along and check out the other amazing crafters participating in this hop. You will not be disappointed. Thank you everyone for stopping by and visiting. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope you will visit me again. If you are a first-time visitor and you like what you see, subscribe, my friend. That way you can come back and visit me. Until next time, bye-bye.